If it was not the goal of Alejandro Garnacho that is scored as United beat Everton by 3-0 on Sunday, Greenwood's goal that is scored when Getafe was really playing over the weekend would have been a huge talking point. If at all you get what I'm talking about, then you really know how good the goal of Greenwood was over the weekend as Getafe beat Almeria by 2-1. Welcome to the United Matters channel. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, I would love to obviously come in through and obviously let you know that we are going to talk about a story that has been offered to us by a United correspondent for The Athletic, that Greenwood's future is on the desk. To be on the desk means that it's under discussion, and we are going to get to know what are the points at play to obviously look at and digest how Greenwood's future is gonna be like. Let's see close to 200 likes in this video, and let's continue to subscribe to this channel because we want to hit 17,000 subscribers, and I know we are obviously going to hit that milestone because you guys are really showing lots of love and success. Even we have what the manager of Getafe is obviously talking about Mason Greenwood and how they expect him to obviously go ahead and do the needful. Now, the goal that Greenwood scored last weekend, or on the weekend, on Saturday, was really what we call a trump card or a trademark, or you can call it a signature goal of Mason Greenwood. Those are goals that he has gone ahead to score very many times outside the 18 yards box area. He goes in for a shot and it goes into the back of the net, and it's really unexpected. And what is so special about this boy is he can shoot with both feet. The right would have been his weaker foot, but we've seen him take hard shots with his right foot that have gone ahead to go past the goalkeepers and go into the back of the net. And with his form that is really flying down in the La Liga, he has gone ahead to play 10 games. He has 2 goals and 3 assists, meaning that in every 2 games he has a goal contribution. He either gives you a goal or gives you an assist in those moments, and this has gone ahead to obviously cause a lot of dust to see to it that his future is onto the desk. We thank God for the gift of life. The Muslim is Barakallahu Fikum. Rock and David is my name. You can as well call me RD, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Now, Dan Sheldon is a football news reporter covering Manchester United for The Athletic, has confirmed to us that Getafe plan to discuss Mason Greenwood's future with Man United in April to see if he can continue in Spain. The player is happy in Madrid. United track all loan players, and Greenwood is no exception. Now, this is one of the huge stories we'll ever want to hear from Mason Greenwood. I had taken long without talking about Mason Greenwood, but trust me, he's one of those players that you'll always want to watch. He's a joy to watch because of his talent, the way he obviously scores his goals, and he's really versatile. He can play as a center forward, he can play as a left forward, he can play as a right forward, and trust me, he can also play in the central attacking midfield. He can play behind the striker and feed him very, very, very well. So, for this player and his levels of performances that is putting in Spain, having not played football for the last 2 years, you really understand what has gone ahead to obviously make him come in the news. That teams like Getafe are planning to obviously talk about his future. Remember, his contract will end at United in 2025, and with his performances putting in through, I think it's high time fans of Man United came out and really admitted that all what happened, but we need the player at the club of Manchester United. That is it. People might hate him because of what he did, but remember, for the wife went ahead to beat, they are together and they have a kid together, and the wife is the number 1 cheerleader down in Getafe. But if you ask me, as a person who really wants to see this boy's career really thrive. Would you bring him at Man United right now, or you would obviously keep him on loan in Spain? First and foremost, I would extend his contract, improve it, like give him like £150,000 a week, then add more 2-3 years to his contract, because by then he's going to be 25, 26 years of age. That means he would have gone ahead to his prime. And as time is the best healer, you would obviously want to see to it that Greenwood returns at Man United. That is it. But if that's not the case, and you don't want to see him return at the club of Man United, you go ahead and sell him to Getafe and maybe get like 30 million euros for him, and then you put what we call a buyback clause and a sell-on clause of like 30%. Trust me, if Greenwood stays at Getafe for 2 seasons, he'll be worth 100 million euros. That is it. Clubs that are obviously going to really purchase him will need to pay 100 million euros. And I'm really warning United fans that are obviously going on at Greenwood. Greenwood can end up at Barcelona. He can end up at Real Madrid. Now, tell me how a team like Man United benefits if at all a player like Mason Greenwood comes back at Old Trafford playing for Barcelona or Real Madrid and really hits us. You know, he goes ahead to win the Ballon d'Or. He goes ahead to win the Champions League. He goes ahead to win every trophy in the world because of his talent. You know, so these are things that fans of United should obviously get emotions out, because you can't tell me that the people living in UK are very special than the women living in UK are very special than the women live in Spain. You know, why is it that women in Spain can accommodate Mason Greenwood and allow him play the game of football, yet those in Manchester can't? There are things that happen, and everyone deserves a second chance. It's one of the things I'm going to hate to be vocal about on this channel, that Greenwood needs a second chance. I need to offer it to him. And for him, he has gone ahead to give himself a second chance by really coming in through and scoring 2 goals and 3 assists in 10 games. The season is left with, I think, 26, 25 games in Spain. That means if he goes to that level, he can obviously get 15 goals a season and some 10 assists. That is Mason Greenwood for you. And trust me, he hasn't reached where he deserves to be. So if any discussions are supposed to be made by Getafe, I think he should be given more time to be in Spain. Let him live there and let him really reconstruct his life. And I think you never know. The fans of United will obviously get to know that we need this guy, because if he goes in flying form, they'll obviously call for him to come in through, because they'll see to it that they need a player like him at the club of Manchester United. And trust me, the Academy of United is going to have to produce players like Ryan Giggs, Marcus Rashford, David Beckham, Paul Scholes, Garnacho, and very many others could be menu. But trust me, this guy is special. I think he would have gone ahead to be the best talent ever produced in a Man United academy. You know, he has that potential, and if at all he unleashes that potential, then everything is going to be history. Then he added on and said that his Chevelon that although Mason Greenwood is considered shy and even introvert by some, he's gradually catching onto the jokes of his Spanish and Argentine teammates. Getafe want him to take Spanish lessons, so he has a teacher for that. Now, obviously, even Mason Greenwood has gone ahead to allow to take those Spanish lessons. Do you know why? He has gone ahead to get to know that I'm getting a lifeline in my career in Spain. All I have to do is to do what is going to keep me happy in Spain. And learning Spanish is obviously going to be very important of his career, because it's going to take him miles. And no one is going to stop this guy. Trust me. No one is going to stop him amidst everything. And you see to it that he's putting on boots of Nike. Nike will come back. Everyone is going to come back because of the performance of this guy. He's going to play the ball. He's going to be one of the most influential players on the field of play. People are going to follow him hard. And trust me, talent will never be blocked. Unless otherwise he goes ahead and does the same mistake he did by assaulting his wife sexually. But I don't think he has gone ahead not to learn a lot. He has learned a lot from that. and I don't see him doing it again in his career. So that is Mason Greenwood for you, and all I can let you know is simple. We should get this player back at the club of Manchester United. That is it, because there is no price for the talent of this guy. He's priceless. He is priceless because all what he does is one of the things that few players will come in through and do. So we just need him. We just need him at the club. And I don't know how Sir Jim Ratcliffe is going to hold these matters, but we need a reconciliation between the women fans and Mason Greenwood, and they should accept that he's a player that we need, and he might be one of the missing jigsaws at the club of Manchester United. So guys, lastly, his manager at Getafe, he goes by names of Jose Bordales. On Greenwood's progress, he said, "We have been working with Mason Greenwood since he arrived with a lot of patience, working on timing. You all know that he has not played for 2 years. There has been a very big deficit, and he's recovering with the help of everyone. The credit belongs to everyone. It was a great goal. We know the quality he has. He's not yet at his best level. I'm very happy because he has integrated phenomenally. I congratulate his teammates who have helped him a lot." So even his manager is giving Greenwood the flowers because this guy went ahead to score a very good goal. And when he starts scoring, he'll never stop. You saw him at Man United in his debut season at the age of 17. I think 17, right? He went ahead to score 17 goals in a season. So he's that special. He's that special, and he's a special talent that, trust me, we need to reintegrate him in the club of Manchester United. And for every person outside there watching this video who is against Mason Greenwood, look through yourself. Like Jesus said in the Bible to the men who are going to really stone death, Mary Magdalene, Jesus asked, "Whoever's never done it, shoot at her." And all the people, the men, the women, dropped the stones and really moved away because they had gone ahead to obviously do it, and they had no reason to obviously shoot stones to her. So people have gone ahead to really mistreat their wives, Wives have gone ahead to really mistreat men, but this has not gone ahead to be addressed. So Greenwood is human, and a second chance is what he deserves as a player. I don't know what your thoughts are about it, but feel free to go into the comment section. Tell me your thoughts about Greenwood's future on the desk. What would have been the idealistic resolution for Mason Greenwood? To return at Manchester United, keep him on loan at Getafe and sell him? Or you really see to it that you bring him back to integrate with the club of Manchester United? May the living to God bless you abundantly. It's a good morning. The Muslims Barakallahu Fikum. Rokan David is my name. You can as well call me Aradi. Let's continue with the conversation in the comment section below, because I know you guys have a lot to say about Mason Greenwood, and many of you have been asking me on a regular basis on what you should do to Mason Greenwood. And I've always given in my opinion, and I'm calling for your opinions into the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. After subscribing, hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified every time we upload a video onto our YouTube channel. Me out for now. See you later.